Tonight's topic is very interesting because it's a topic that I have actually glorified all my life, because me being in and out of prison caused me to be an individual who thought once I was freed, everyone owed me the world, down to robbery, extortion, and conning people based off of the fact that I'm home. When we look into the understanding of prison, and we look into the understanding of college, we get an understanding prison is somewhere that you go when you've done something incorrect. But as you know, somebody didn't do something that was incorrect, but I'm not speaking on that. I'm speaking on guys like myself that actually done a crime and went to prison. It's been a many a time, 2 months or 18 months prior to me coming home, I'm telling people I haven't called y'all, I haven't talked to y'all all this time. Make sure y'all have me together once I'm free, because I didn't want to struggle once I was free. I remember being a child coming home not having anything. My grandmother calling my aunt and trying to give people some understanding of the young man just come home, I'm his grandmother, he doesn't have a whole lot of money. Let's begin to help him out. On top of this being an issue, I also would run towards negativity in order for me to be able to actually grab or earn to, get some money. It's been a many a day and a many a night that I have cried over and over and over again because my funds was low. I was that type of person. I was a person who was actually, I was embedded in thinking that money was supposed to always be around to mess up. That comes from me being spoiled as a child. Here it is, all these years in prison, I feel like I was the man that could say to the people, yeah, man, I got some knowledge from prison. Yes, I'm going to say it again so y'all can get an understanding of it. I was the person who was in prison that would come home from prison and tell everybody all the knowledge that I got. The knowledge that I received from prison was actually the knowledge I should have had as a child. We're speaking on things that we think are so, up there or over the hills when it comes to education, because we read a book and the only reason why we were reading the book based off the punishment that we were receiving for the wrong we done. But I can tell you 1,000,001 young children. I can give you a kid that memorized the Quran before the age of 9 years old. And you mean to tell me that our ignorance goes that far that we feel as though we have become the biggest college grads in this world based off of negativity? On the flip side, all the opportunity that we are given. When you come home from prison, you're given opportunity. A lot of people are given what? The credit back. You just say that's life, that's money. Through 17 years, you come home, get you a secure credit card, and a good job, you should be back on the right path.
Did anybody get a white Cherokee?
No, not here, sir. But at the end of the day, a lot of people would begin to actually praise the college students and the college things, not knowing that these people was getting an understanding from books that we been should have had knowledge of. My life was based on going against people that done good, people that were in college, people that were working every day. And you wouldn't believe that I was raised in a home where my grandfather taught me this. But yet I still ran towards the negativity. I still ran towards honoring being in prison opposed to me honoring my education. So what I'm trying to get the people to understand today is that, again, because I was kind of interrupted, so it threw me off, so to jump back on track here, we are given ample opportunity. We are like how us Americans look at the Chinese people when they first come over and they give it everything for, I don't know for sure, not the first 7 years. If it is true, we get more than that because you're coming home with a clear credit, Whereas though you're empty, you can do some good things. You're coming home healthy because you're not doing the drugs, you're not running around the streets, you're not being around the negativity. So what happens is your body begins to, and your mind begins to target towards negativity after being in a positive situation, opposed to a person who comes home from college that has no opportunity. I'm going to say it again. Majority of the individuals that come home from college rarely have the opportunity you have. The reason why I will say that to you and begin to say that to you is because you have to understand. They had student loans up the rear end for how long? Most of them, after getting out of school, they're telling them, you probably won't be out of debt for another 3-4 years. So that young lady who's getting welfare opposed to a young lady who's going to college, she's not even on the same page or same level. You see? And I don't want to go off a track here, but I'm just giving the people an understanding that you cannot base your life off of what you learned in prison when there are people that's coming home from college that don't even have your opportunity. How many people, how many doctors you've heard or you've seen slaving coming in, checking on you every day, and guess what? You're here talking amongst one another, telling each other, man, I'm still up the rear ends on my student loan here. I can't even get a home or a house. Whereas though you come home from prison, if you don't get a job, you can go and get you an EIN number, go get you a license for a stand, and actually begin to earn because your past life was already history. It's over with. It's trash. It's nothing. So if you want to do some good, it's easy for you to do it. Most of them want where? Every day, school. Every day. What we do? Go to jail, get a GED, and come home, go right to college. And we're talking about opportunity. We're talking about people praising people coming home from prison, opposed to praising the people that are coming home from college. Where's the honor at in reference to them? I mean, I can also sit up here and just be the quote-unquote super tough, shoot 'em up, bang, bang, love that bar still jail thing, but I think it will begin to be gay to continue to do this. I mean, we're speaking about a life that involves nothing but men and people that are oppressing you, opposed to you going to college and everyone patting you on your back and telling you, go ahead and do the right thing. Then you might only have a little oodles and noodles on your refrigerator. Everybody knows about the college student. But guess what? You get an education and your family is happy. They're not mourning for you. They know where you're at. Opposed to me over 20 years ago. My grandmother didn't know where I was at. But she was looking for me. And she would tell people, this was her main saying, I don't know what he's doing there. But I mean, out there, but in my house, oh, he's a A1 guy. She promoted the negativity because she didn't sit me down and stop me, although she loved me. She didn't tell me that I won't have to get the knowledge from prison. I can get the knowledge from college. The reason why she didn't, because she was just being a grandmother. The father wasn't around. So that gave my mentality and understanding that prison is 20 times better than college. As far as I was concerned, all the suckers was in college. As far as I was concerned, all the college people catching buses. As far as I was concerned, I would see the college people come home on the weekend and be like, count him out, that month's going to be right here with us. And guess what? Some of them fell for that too. Some of them, yeah. We got individuals that leave college and feel like because they miss out on opportunity that prison becomes their home now. You know how many people I've seen that I sat next to that was highly educated, had an education before prison, that come to prison? Do y'all understand what's going on? It's kind of like a genocide, whereas though somehow, some way or another, somebody's pumping these individuals up to go in this route. They tell them, listen, go here and do this. They ain't gonna give it to you. They putting them in raps. You don't gotta do that, you can do this. They turning our own people against each other. And then they're saying that there's some other man that's not of our color, that's harming us. understand what we've been through, and that's probably still going on in a lot of people's minds. See how my hands work? It's not solid what's going on. But we have the opportunity to make the people understand that prison isn't college by doing what? By showing them in action who we say we are now. See, because there can be a million people who sit here and give you a story about prison not being college. But in their heart, do they really understand that? Do they still get that feeling that I have to shake from time to time that tells me, come on, man, what are you doing? It's your own self. It's not even the shaitan. It's not even the devil. It's you. It's me. We hype ourselves up to live a life of negativity based off of what we thought was a good. There is no honor in a prison cell.
Heard one side, try to give them the other side. Feel this ain't a diss to nobody that rant, but I'm tired of hearing about all the bodies and crack, or how you was flipping pies, or telling how you ride, but you never wanna tell them how you was getting robbed, or when you get booked and the judge playing God, give you life in the box, when you live, then you die. Never wanna tell them about single parent moms who strip to survive, still struggling and strive. Never wanna tell them how felons need jobs. First tell them about the telling, when you tell them about the mob. Tell them about the bids, how kids need pops. Tell them about the downside when you tell them about the block.